Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Good to have you again. Thank you so much for always coming constantly. I really appreciate you. Today I'm sharing with you my 15-minute makeup routine. So join me while we do this. And please do not forget to thumbs up, subscribe and comment below. So today I'll be taking you through the easiest makeup routine. I started off by prepping my face, which I did off camera, and right now I'm applying primer on my face. I'm using the Black Opal oil block primer. Now I'm going in with my foundation Lancome in shade 10. So I'm using it all over my face, and if you notice I use just sparingly since it's just an outing, since it's just like a church, going to take passport for instance, or I'm going for events or to pick up the kids from the school or some grocery and you don't want to go looking bare. So basically that's what I did. Just apply it little quantity of my foundation. So here I went in with my concealer, LA Girl Pro Concealer in shade Cool Tan. So I'm just applying it on the area I want light to hit. That's the area I want to outline, you know, the area you want to be seen. That's the area I'm highlighting. So guys, blending is very important. You cannot underestimate the power of blending. No matter how bad a makeup is, no matter how bad a product is, once you're able to blend it in perfectly, I tell you, you're going to have that smooth result that you want. Not doing your makeup like a pro. So because this is a quick one, I'm just showing you almost everything I do, if not all, almost everything I do. So I apply a little quantity of the concealer on my brow bone. That will help me to outline it, to make it pop out more. So I'm going in with my setting powder. I'll put the name in the description box. So this is basically what I'm doing. So I'm using it to set directly. And there's a good thing about this particular setting powder. It really doesn't leave a crease under the eyes and the rest. So it doesn't leave those fine lines. I'm going in with my powder shade in Milani shade 108, that's in medium. So that's what I'm using all over my face, more like the area I did not apply the setting powder. So I'm just using it to blend out to set the foundation. So because of this, I'm not doing cream contouring. I'll be doing a powder contouring. Don't forget that we're working with time. So guys, my hand seems so fast, but please, I am not as fast as I don't know how to explain it, but I've so mastered my hand that I'm always fast, basically, because most time I get to work on more than 5 clients in 3 hours. So you know what that means. You have to get the makeup pumping and you have to get it fast. So I'm using this Maybelline Cacao. It's smooth and clear powder in shade Cacao. So I love it a lot. So I'm using it to add contrast to my face, more like contouring. And I'm doing this with powder contouring. Now I told the initial run that I won't be doing the cream contour, using concealer or foundation to contour the area I want to hide, right? So basically that's what I'm doing now. Yes, I've added some flush. Now I have this extra chin. Then I usually use the dark foundation, either dark foundation that's for cream contouring or dark powder. just to hide that part. So when you apply it, it hides it. So that's basically what contour does. The area you don't want to show, you contour. The area you want to show, you highlight. So using a small blending brush, I'm doing the same thing on my nose. I want to contour the bridge of my nose. Yeah. So I want to give it the illusion of a smaller nose, more sculpted. So for my brows, I've been loving this brow pencil for a while now. I got it from a friend, and really it came like really in very less. It's not as expensive as the other micro pencils, eyebrow pencils are. So, and it gives me the work. So I'm just filling out the inner parts of the brows, just to have it looking more real. But if you watch me, my hands are quite light, so I'm not heavy-handed for this. So I try to just make it as light as possible. So mimicking the brow growth, so I'm just filling it upwards, just the way my natural brow grows from the beginning. So repeating the same thing I did on the other side, I'm also doing it on this side of the brows. I first of all using the brow pencil to outline it, to give it a shape from the under, then I trace it from the top, fill it in, and try to mimic the hair growth, because you want to have the brows looking kind of natural, you know. With the same concealer I use, more like the leftover, I pick little quantity with it using my angle brush. I'm right now trying to outline the brow bone just to give it a more definition and a more popping effect. So this is not compulsory really, but it adds an effect to the face, you know. So when you outline the brow bone, it makes it look more popping and more beautiful, more pronounced, if that's the right word, and more neater. But it's not compulsory you do it, since you're just stepping out to pick some things. You're going for an event, you're going to church, you're going to meeting, and you don't want to be late and you want to do it within 15 minutes. You know how that works, right? And I bet you when you practice this over and over, your husband or your partner is going to be so happy, because there will be no more shouting, "I will leave you here." Oh my God, I'm sorry about that, but sincerely, that's how it goes most times. So the same thing, just a little quantity more, like nothing left in the brush. Outlining the top parts as well, just cleaning it up. Using my powder shade and the blending brush, I'm just blending out. Yes, I'm sorry I had to fast forward that, I had to speed up that side, because there was nothing really I was doing and I didn't want it to take the whole time. I try as much as possible, you know, to have it less than 15 minutes while posting it. So that's basically why I actually moved that faster. So using my powder shade, basically blending out the entire look, the entire powder on my shade, just to give it a more even look, so that there won't be anything like harsh lines, you know. Yes, you contoured, you highlighted, but they are not standing out. You understand what that means? So I'm going in with this eyeshadow palette. I'll be using it as my I'll be using it as my blush palette. I have my blush palette I love so much, but at times I just want to like experiment. What if at a client's end and I forgot my blush palette? What other alternative will work for me. So most times I try all these alternatives on myself. Once I imagine them, I try them on myself first before going on clients. So even if there'll be reaction, I would have had the reaction and have taken care of it, because my skin is very sensitive. So going in with this highlighter is the Beauty of Color. They are the same brand of the powder or the blush, the eyeshadow palette I used. So you want to apply this to the high point of your face, your nose button, that corner of the nose, bridge of the nose, making sure that it doesn't join together. So because I won't be doing serious eyeshadow, I'll just add the highlighter in the inner corner of my eyes so it can pop and kind of open up my eyes. So I'm spraying the setting spray just to keep the entire face together. So I'm going in with the particular powder I use for the contouring effect. So I'll be using it on the outer V towards the crease, to the inner corner of the eyes. So basically what I'm doing is just to give it a form. So I went in with my powder, that's the matte mineral skin finish in I think medium dark. So I'm just using it on my lid, so to give it the nude eyeshadow effect. So you can see I didn't spend time doing much on the eyes. Then I'm going in with my gel liner. Seriously guys, I love gel liner a lot. It's so easy, hassle free, so easy for me to manipulate. And I love the brush I use. It's a very small angle brush. Yes, and it came with a particular brow product I have, Hega and Esther. And the gel liner I'm using is Zaron Cosmetics, a Nigerian brand. And while you're doing this, you want to kind of look down, bring the mirror down, then look down, that would be the best way. And because I didn't do much, I'm a lover of color under my eyes, so I just pop in some color under the eyes. And seriously, I love it a lot. I love the illusion it gives. Then I'm going with mascara. I won't be doing lash. One, I'm always scared of lashes on myself. Then secondly, you don't want to look too extra. You want to stay as simple as possible. So the lower lash, for you to apply, all you need to do is to bring the mirror down, then you look down. You look like you're looking up. And yes guys, it's time for the lips. So guys, you know that the lip is like my favorite process in makeup. So what I'm doing is just to clean out the outer corner of the lips. Then I spray my glow spray. This by Ovada. I'm gonna drop the link for you to shop for the product. And yes, here we are. This is the bomb. I hope you love this look as much as I love creating it. Thank you so much, my returnees, my newbies. I appreciate you. Do not forget to subscribe, thumbs up, share, comment. Please, till I see you